Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Finay. Today, this video is to show you how to deploy a website entirely for free. The example that we had previously was the Dade Gardener website that we built, and now we're gonna try to deploy it and run it online entirely for free. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So we're gonna go back on our project here. It's this project. At the top corner right, you're gonna see either create a repo. Me already created a repo. When you see it, you're gonna create the repo. And if you haven't connected your GitHub to it, make sure to connect your GitHub, and then it will allow you to push the code to create your repository. Once you're there, you're gonna go on your repo. You're gonna check if everything's correct. You're gonna check if all the dates. You're gonna give your repo a name. If you want to add a README file, you can also do that. Unfortunately, I am not gonna share all the codes here for certain reasons, because I'm not gonna share this entire code. But there's one version that I think I'm gonna be putting out there. Okay. So once you're there, you are gonna double check the environment, everything else, and then you're gonna go on Netlify. Okay, Netlify. Okay. Now once you're there, if you don't have an account, you're gonna create one, and you're gonna log in. Obviously that's me. Hold on. Obviously that's me right here. And you're gonna go on your dashboard. Once you're there, you're gonna find add a new project on this section here. Add a new project. Make sure you connect your Netlify with your GitHub as well. Okay, it's very important. Obviously, you can use GitLab, you can use Bitbucket, you can use Azure Devs. What you're gonna do to import, you're gonna press import repo from your GitHub, because now that's what it is. That's where your project is. And then once you're there, you're gonna look. They're gonna show you all your projects. Okay, and you're gonna go. The name that you give the projects. For instance, I give it Dade Gardener, and obviously this is the one that's private. Okay, and you're gonna call it Dade. Okay, Dade. Oftentimes, when the name's already been taken, you're gonna change the name, or you're gonna change the project name to make sure that it's not being used by other people. All right. Once you're there, you're gonna see everything here. What I would advise as your homework, make sure to look into this and put safety guards to make sure that nobody can access your actual website. Another thing that I will advise you to do is also like add images, so that whichever time you share a link, it will show like an image of the website, for instance, and you can do that in your code. Okay, I'm not gonna. You guys can do this. Okay. All right, and then you're gonna deploy it. Okay, that's it. So what we're gonna see, we're gonna test it out, and then once you're like at this section here before testing it out, you're gonna see this turn green, which means like your project has been deployed. Okay, and we're gonna try to click on it, and this is the website. All right, I know you guys can't see it at the top. Let me see if I can maybe minimize it. No. Let me see if I can show you guys. So over here, as you can see at the top, you're gonna see your link here. Okay, and then you're gonna double check if everything is running smoothly. Obviously, everything here is working smoothly. Go back on the home page, everything here is running smoothly. So you can obviously share this with your people, and then they can take a look at the project. And yeah, you can do this for almost all your hosting. You can do this for small projects or big projects as well. And yeah, okay, so this is pretty cool. It's pretty fair, and it's entirely for free. So you can do that, build a project, vibe coding the project, and then have it as a deployment and use it for other besides Netlify, and the other sources that you can use for pushing your code. So what I would advise, right? Let me show you. What I advise you to do, for instance, I would advise for you to create a hyperlink and try your best to have an image like this, okay, on your shared link. Okay, so when you share it to someone, it's not just going to show just the hyperlink. It's going to actually show this image when you share it. So that's your small homework, and like when you share with someone, they should be able to see a preview of that specific website, for instance. All right, and here it goes. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as I said, if you learned something new today, or if you learned something new in this on this website, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.